người quá muộn. Yêu sao rời thăm hôn đã thật bên thung đừng quen nhau đừng lưu luyến
On July 9th, 2025, a recently surfaced dashcam clip captured a truly shocking moment at an intersection, where a young man on a motorbike was violently struck and thrown several meters across the road. The clip quickly went viral online, sparking conversations about road safety and helmet laws. The footage begins with the man suddenly running a red light, just as a car from another direction crosses through the junction. Within seconds, the two collide head-on. The impact takes place right in the center of the intersection. The collision is so forceful that the motorbike is launched toward the far side of the road, landing near the traffic lights, while the rider himself is sent tumbling and sliding across the asphalt for several meters in the opposite direction. His body rolls uncontrollably and brutally across the road before coming to a stop. Despite the brutal hit and the fact that he wasn't even wearing a helmet, the man somehow manages to stand up on his own shortly after the crash. Stumbling slightly, he is seen walking around in a daze and even returns to check on his bike, as if nothing serious had happened. According to sources, the incident took place in Vietnam. On July 21st, 2025 in Eccles, Greater Manchester, a double-decker bus collided with a low bridge after veering off its intended route. Surveillance footage shows the bus emerging with its roof completely sheared off, sending debris across the road. The impact occurred beneath the Bridgewater Canal Aqueduct, a historic canal bridge over the road. As the bus passed under it, the top deck struck the structure, causing the entire roof to be torn away. At least 3 people were seriously injured, including a 19-year-old woman and 2 men in their 20s and 40s. 17 others were treated for minor injuries at the scene. Witnesses reported seeing emergency crews rush to the site as passengers were helped out of the wreckage. The driver was arrested on suspicion of causing serious injury by careless driving and later released on bail. Investigators believe the driver failed to heed multiple height warnings before the crash. An investigation remains underway.
Em vào nhờ trong ấy. Cho em vào nhờ trong ấy.
On July 19th, 2025 in Hanoi, Vietnam, a man narrowly escaped a fatal accident during a severe thunderstorm. Surveillance footage shows him standing next to his motorbike in front of a residential building as powerful gusts sweep through the area. Suddenly, a large sheet of metal is lifted by the wind and crashes down, striking the bike just inches from where he stood. The impact knocks the man to the ground. Fortunately, he gets up and moves away from the area without serious injuries.
Come on, guys!
On July 16, 2025, a disturbing event took place inside a small restaurant in Vila Industrial in Mogi das Cruzes, Greater São Paulo, Brazil, when a pressure cooker explosion in the restaurant's kitchen was captured on a surveillance camera. In the footage, a cook can be seen working near a stove with the pressure cooker. Just as she adjusts the valve and leans in to regulate the flame, the explosion occurs suddenly, as loud screams are heard in the background. Another camera angle shows the opposite side of the wall. As the woman rushes out of the kitchen, other employees appear visibly panicked and rush to help her, while some can be heard shouting for emergency services. 2 male employees are also seen reaching out to assist the injured cook during the chaos. According to sources, the fire department reported that the victim was helped by her brother, but the woman later said it was another employee who assisted her and took her to a nearby hospital, where she fortunately received medical treatment and was discharged the same day. Despite sustaining burns on her face and hands, the victim stated that she is okay, although the explosion left her visibly shaken at the time.
아무래도 엄청난 영화잖아요. 근데 이게 지금 취성이 있는 유리는 그래서 부분적으로만 하지. 만약이라도 그랬다면 아마 항공사들이 전부 이게 뭐죠? 그거에
On July 16, 2025, a tragic incident unfolded in Osan, South Korea, when heavy rainfall led to the sudden collapse of a retaining wall. The structure failure occurred near the Gajang intersection, where the wall supporting an overpass gave way. Footage captured from a vehicle at the scene shows the top of the retaining wall beginning to bend toward the lower road. Within just 9 seconds, bricks burst out from the wall and rained down onto the road, crashing directly onto the vehicles below. This was quickly followed by the collapse of the concrete railings installed on top of the wall, which fell and piled up on the roadway moments later. A dash cam inside one of the vehicles captured the entire moment, but the camera was eventually obstructed as the falling debris covered the front of the car. Reports confirmed that the driver of this vehicle did not sustain serious injuries. However, rescuers later discovered a man in his 40s inside another vehicle, unresponsive, with no pulse and no signs of breathing. The rescue effort was delayed, as debris had to be removed using an excavator, while team members manually shoveled through dirt. The man was pulled out in cardiac arrest and transported to a nearby hospital, but unfortunately, he did not survive. Traffic had been restricted around the Gajang intersection, and police were rerouting vehicles away from the site. On May 19, 2025, in Kamiensk, Poland, a woman was struck by a load-securing strap hanging from a passing truck while walking along the sidewalk. Security footage shows the trailer's tarp was poorly secured, and the strap knocked her to the ground. Emergency air ambulance services took her to the hospital, but she did not regain consciousness and died on May 28th. According to reports, prosecutors were investigating whether the securing straps were properly attached. The driver could face serious charges depending on their findings. I haven't come across any new information since.